Houston, we have a problem.
You are on the edge of your seat, your fizzy drink and popcorn long forgotten. You keep reminding yourself, this is just a movie, but then you remember that you are watching a disaster movie. No, not a box office flop type of disaster, like say The Lone Ranger, but rather a tense movie based on a terrifying real-life catastrophe, a tragedy, an epic true story of looking death in the eye. Let's talk about how life often hands us terrifying scenarios. By the way, do tell us in the comments section below which disaster movie has forever changed you as a person. The Impossible. This 2012 movie tells the story of a vacationing family that face nature's wrath. The mammoth wave hits Thailand, and the family of 5 must fight for their lives and find a way to reunite. Naomi Watts, Ewan McGregor, and then up-and-coming Tom Holland all give gut-wrenching performances. The movie is a retelling of the 2004 Boxing Day events. The Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami claimed hundreds of thousands of innocent lives. Maria Bailon and her family, the real-life prototypes, have thankfully survived in the chaos. They, along with other survivors, praised the movie for being beautifully accurate. The Impossible can be a difficult film to sit through, with its graphic imagery. But at the end of the day, it also depicts how the human spirit prevails in life and death situations. The Perfect Storm. This George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Michael Ironside, and John C. Reilly-led biographical disaster drama was released in 2000. It tells the tragic story of fishermen who lost their lives in the perfect storm of 1991. The movie was criticized for straying too much from the actual events, but it does give us a glimpse into the terrifying man versus nature struggle. Desperate for money after a particularly poor catch, the crew of Andrea Gale, a commercial fishing vessel, decide to try their luck in the waters one more time. Initially successful, soon they are caught in a powerful tropical storm. Eventually, the boat encounters an enormous rogue wave that seals its fate. K19 Hiroshima. This was how crew members nicknamed K19, the Soviet nuclear submarine, due to the multiple breakdowns and accidents. In Kathryn Bigelow's 2002 film adaptation, the submarine is nicknamed the Widowmaker. During a mission in 1961, the Widowmaker experiences a major leak in the reactor coolant system. Radiation levels and tensions start rising inside the ship, despite the crew's best efforts to solve the issues. The real-life survivors of the incident have criticized the movie for getting many crucial details wrong. From technical aspects to a fictitious mutiny, the movie is full of factual errors. Nevertheless, we as viewers get easily invested in the character's fate, fearful of the possibility to ever find ourselves in their shoes. Apollo 13. One disaster movie, 0 victims. An ideal movie for those of us who are way too anxious, but still like to feel the thrill from time to time. The screenplay dramatizes the aborted 1970 Apollo 13 lunar mission. Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, and Bill Paxton portray astronauts Jim Lovell, Jack Swigert, and Fred Hayes. The trio embark on America's 3rd moon landing mission. An onboard explosion deprives their spacecraft of most of its oxygen supply and electric power. The mission turns into a struggle to get the 3 men home safely. The movie holds our unrelenting interest even if we already know that they returned home triumphantly.
Gentlemen, it's been a privilege flying with you.
Alive. In October 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 is en route to Chile. Members of a Uruguayan rugby team, their relatives and friends, are eagerly awaiting the upcoming rugby game. Fate, however, has other plans. The plane crashes into the Andes, and thus begins the crash survivor's race against time and nature. This 1993 movie is known for its impressive plane crash scene. Some scenes may seem too naive to a contemporary viewer, but Alive is proof that a gripping narrative sans an array of special effects still keeps the viewers glued to the screen. Honorable mention: Titanic. You may love it or hate it, but we bet you've definitely seen it. The 1997 blockbuster tells the story of star-crossed lovers Jack Dawson and Rose DeWitt Bukater. These fictional characters meet and fall in love on a very real ship, the notoriously unsinkable Titanic. The human drama unfolds as the ship approaches a huge iceberg that is deaf to human passions. The movie won multiple awards and went on to become a worldwide cultural phenomenon. Most importantly, even with added storylines, it carefully and respectfully shows us the final hours of over 1,500 passengers. So, how about that movie marathon? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.